Alright, folks, welcome back. I actually wanted to start with a couple of Seekers tokens and Golden Beetle that
Methinks this can only be destroyed
missed.
from the other side.
Nothing else.
Trying to save our friend has its consequences. Let's take care of these harpies real quick. If we can, I should say. Goodness. Going to get some loot around here, and then we will make our way along. I think I may just have to knock out the first half of the Sphinx quest. Just depends on how I'm feeling, I suppose. If I want any quests before I tackle them. Okay. Let's see. If I remember correctly. Can't remember if it's up over here. Please don't slip and slide. Or if it's somewhere else. Either way, definitely gonna get ourselves a chest here.
Your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot see. Oh, well spotted. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
Alright. Oh. That was almost a bad play on my part. My goodness. Alright. Oh. Oh no. Our way around. My goodness. And we have our first Seeker's token here. It's right on top of this little piece of ruin.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform
Feel
my
like
own master of this.
there's also a gold beetle nearby, but I might be misremembering. I'll walk along this path, and yes, I do need to use a trebuchet to break that path down. I had questioned that earlier. Let's see. This path leads to that bridge that used to go across here. I can excuse me. Yeah, that bridge right there. Anyway, let's head back into the Ancient Battleground. I think that there is a golden beetle in the same area. I know there's one you can purchase off a merchant on the ground. Oh. I hear an ogre down there. Definitely gonna have to go smack him around. But let's try and make our way back safely. Silly. Like my pawns just did. Oh my goodness.
How are we to get through this door?
We'll worry about getting through that door a little later, pawn. Don't you fret about it. That's... Anyway. It's the new year, man. 2026, it's crazy to think. What did I get it? It's like escapes. Great. Period. And very grateful for everything I have. Been able to enjoy it. You have to enjoy the little moments that we're given and make the most out of life. And of course, try not to get smacked in the face by an ogre.
Grab hold and drag it into the back.
Focus the pack will end this foe.
Come on. Knock him over. There it is. didn't get to capitulate on that, but you know. Oh, you turd, you turned your head. Alright, come on back down. Oof. Not as quick as the sorcerer, of course, but hey. Notice you did not take any damage during that, sir.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Still enjoy the large monster fights, even if they're getting a little easier. Less threat. But yeah, it's the new year, and I am very content with things. Very happy with things, really. And just gotta count our blessings. The fact that I'm able to share this with you, wife, is friggin' wonderful.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take
I'll come back for a golden beetle at some.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
I don't feel like wasting too much time searching. I will be back in a moment when I am on top of the little fort here again. So I'll see you all here shortly.
Well,
alright, before I forget, folks here, for some reason I thought I recorded it, but I didn't. He sells Golden Trove Beetle. He tends to spawn after you have completed the quest tied to the Ancient Battleground, and it is definitely one of those beetles I've missed a couple times on my playthrough. So, just wanted to give a heads up on that. I had previously purchased this, but I also love to point it out and make sure you don't miss it. You'll find him either in the Ancient Battleground, weirdly enough, or wandering around it. So just keep an eye out for him. Alright, now that we are back on top of the fort, we're actually going to go towards this side of the area that we haven't gone yet. There's going to be a couple hobgoblins, a cyclops, and a couple harpies to deal with. But this should lead us towards a Seeker Stone, if I'm correct. Of course, I could be misremembering things. It's very hard to say. Find out in a moment, though.
You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post haste.
Alright, now let's take care of... Hello, Miss Cyclops. Oh my. Oh no.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
That stamina consumption early on sucks. Okay. Knockdown to knockdown.
Lord, lightning against this foe.
If we know its weakness, we have but to exploit it.
Hell yeah. I love some of those finishes, man. Anyway, we're going to continue onward and get at least one more Seeker's Token that I can think of. So we want to bridge this gap. Spearhand has a slight advantage there. Pawns don't know if they can jump that. No. Realistically, they can make it. I mean, you don't have to be playing Spearhand or Sword. Just funny seeing the logic sometimes that the AI uses. Alright, and if I'm remembering correctly, as I lied, the Seeker's Token will be at top in a nest.
Now,
I'm just
what might that be?
doing a little bit of exploring at the same time to kind of make sure I'm not going too crazy. I think the best course of action is to get up there. Nope. Guess I'll have to just deal with that slidey area. So, let's see. Alright. There we go. Make our way around. Just kind of loot everything as we go and get on up to a Seeker's Token. Then we'll loop around into a cave. I don't have a port crystal with me, so I really don't think that I'm going to attempt to do the Sphinx quest. I would prefer to have one of those with me before I do it. Hello? No, thank you. That one's dead. And that one's just fallen. And I missed. Okay. Leave my pawn alone now. And not all of them? Of course not. There we go. Anyway, continuing onward, there should be a Seeker's Token out here. Of course, I could be going absolutely crazy. Let's see.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
Let
Yeah,
us
I might
utilize our
be
individual strengths
confusing it
wherever
with
possible.
another one. Oh, why do I keep doing this? Here, another harpy. I just crazy. I very much might just be kind of crazy. I swear there's a Seeker's Token out here. But, You know, I think I might be going crazy. Unless it's over here. Let me just double back real quick to make sure I did not it. Swore it was another one of the ones in the nests, and I honestly might just be wrong. So bear with me here. Just going to triple check. Looks like my pawn pointed something out anyway.
One wakestone shard is a mere rock. Combined, they can work.
Oh, this might hurt.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Oh my freaking goodness. I am so sorry. Okay. Looks like it is actually right here. Okay. Gotta apologize about that. That, little embarrassing. But we're going to double back now and
The way forward is
get
unclear.
another token
How
that
are
I
we to proceed?
believe I missed. I could be very wrong. Otherwise, we're going to go into a cave here and make our way up to where the Sphinx would actually be. And she will be. I just haven't deigned to bring the appropriate items for that quest. Typically, I very much recommend that you bring a port crystal so that you can make another copy of one. And here I am, kind of being forgetting that. But we will at least show one of the many ways to use the Sphinx. And I feel like there is something in there. I might be going crazy, but vaguely remember port crystal and oh my goodness. Thinking about the Sphinx still, I'm so sorry. I vaguely remember a Seeker's token in one of these towers. I really placed this, so let's be gentle. Okay, no fall damage. Fall damage. Okay, so I was not wrong. There is one here in this little tower, little rampart. Generally gonna have to fall down to get it. Now I take fall damage. Oh, this friggin' game. Anyway, I will gladly show one of the ways that you can get to the Sphinx. Not the way I found the first time I played this game. Hello, harpies. I'm just going to ignore you. But I feel like it's more of the intended way to find the Sphinx. I just did it in the most convoluted way when I played this game the first time. And I don't know, I find that pretty dang.
And I take Oh, water resist.
We can ill afford to be confident. Our foe is not let down.
Oh, the Venom Harpy followed me here. Hello. Oh my goodness, okay. Let us continue onward. If I remember correctly, there is
Here we go again.
at least a token in here. Maybe two.
Whatever our discomfort.
Just remembering.
I am well aware.
It's very easy to when when a lot of the quote-unquote dungeons feel the same. And
An obstacle blocks our way. Remove it by force.
makes you
I am ready to attack.
feel like you're
monster.
getting them in a very
My
samey
resistance.
manner. But let's see if I'm kind of crazy. Nothing down in there. But yeah, I am very much enjoying making these. I'm
Keep your senses. I will protect you.
kind of happy to see that it's been received relatively well. And there's still, you know, some potential for Dragon's Dogma out there. Just not something I was really expecting. Anyway, haha. In the middle of combat, and in the middle of the Worldsend Cavern, we got ourselves a Seeker's Token. Grabbing that because these things are a pain in the
Battahl
butt
is
to
to be
fight
avoided
because
by
you
tokens.
can't always hit them. I love how the chests will spawn enemies and just trying to hit y'all. Hello.
George fell from a beast as it breathed its last.
There, one more. Whatever. Just carrying on and pop it back up. Oh. Well. Anyway. I'll continue through this just to show one of the many possible routes to reach the Sphinx. I think there's some okay loot here as well. I think there's items that you can only get here too. I think it's the white cobble, which is used in a couple upgrades. Let's see, the white cobble is only found in Worldsend Cavern. Weirdly enough,
Isn't commonly
suppose it's
read,
to
this.
give you
I
incentive
look
to come
forward
out
to
here.
informing my own master of its finding
And,
when I return beyond the rift.
As I said, it's used for a few pieces of gear. Not many, but I'm stuck. Animation, cool. Oh goodness, this game. Sounds like someone is getting possessed. Okay, keep on mining. Get the heck out of here. Go find a couple more items. And see if I'm crazy thinking that there's multiple Seeker's Tokens in. My goodness, my character's moving lethargically. The difference between light and average, I didn't think it was that drastic. Apparently it is. I know if I grab this item, something spawn. Yep. Let me hit you. There we go. Something should spawn out of opening this chest. More white cobble. Plasmite. I suppose there is really nothing else here. We're gonna go into this nice little open area that has a golem and a bit of a hint on how to fight the Sphinx if it's the path you decide to choose. So, let's get out here, smack
Now
golem
that
around.
was a
It'll be a little harder than when I was a friggin' sorcerer. That was kind of disgusting. But, you know, it's just sorcerer in a nutshell. Is an annoying spot. Just smack them butt a bit.
Just attack will end this foe.
Well, honestly, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would.
Well done, master.
Now I finally got some dappled ore, heck yeah. Gonna pick up all of these magic metals, they pretty good gold. Anyway. Fighting the Sphinx is in itself a bit of a riddle. Never noticed that there before. Ode to the Sphinx. O Sphinx, thou askest what hath 4 legs in the morn, 2 at noon, and 3 a night? From the answer is born the means to claim a long-sought boon. O Sphinx, what hath 4 legs in the morn, 2 at noon, and 3 a night? With treasure thou wouldst reward the one who leaveth it unmarked by sword. O Sphinx, 4 legs in the morn, 2 at noon, 3 a night. In the shrine thou awaitest a challenger of wit to delight. Now, the text is not the hint. It is that all of the weapons are jammed into the beast parts, the rear of the Sphinx, rather than the human parts. So if you decide to fight the Sphinx yourself,
Sunset
your hint
draws
is
near.
to not
We shall have to be all
attack
more
it
vigilant.
in its human aspects, but rather its bestial aspects. Once you get through the Worldsend Cavern, you'll go through a little corridor here, and if you decide to turn around, you'll find yourself at, well, probably one of the better quests in the game. Game of Riddles. Dealt to you by none other than the Sphinx itself. Let's climb up these stairs real quick to show you I'm pulling your leg. There the Sphinx is. We are not going to interact with it at the moment. Let's read this. It's the same ode. But for now, I am going to make my way back down to where I was, coming from the border checkpoint, and go back into the Ancient Battleground to nab a few more Seeker's tokens. I bring 1 or 2 more, and potentially find that golden beetle. So, I will be back with you all in a moment when I've made my way back down there. See you in a few. Alright, before we make our way to any other Seeker's tokens, I did want to show which trebuchet you use to make this path actually usable. It's located right here in the Ancient Battleground area. We'll launch off 3 rocks.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
True enough. Might I be of assistance?
3rd time's the charm. Remember that. Such a neat little mechanic that I feel like is only used in 3 specific
Let me
spots.
get that.
Huh. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's only used 2 spots in the Ancient
I
Battleground,
shall
then
not fail you.
that one area to unlock tin. Well, what can I say? That's a bit silly. Let's continue on our way. We'll be able to unlock another path here in a moment. Take care of some hobgoblins that are deciding to block the way.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Outstanding.
What the heck? game has some interaction sometimes, I'll tell you. And that is part of the charm.
We trounced our foe well
Anyway,
and true.
let's go unlock this gate down here that we were not able to pass through before. And if I can remember, we'll actually find a golden beetle. But chances are I'm remember where it is. Oh, I say that as I see the glow coming through the gate. My friggin' goodness. Alright, we'll find that one right here. Okay. Back on the path. And then we'll nab last Seeker Token that I plan on getting for this episode. And let's see, quest-wise. I have a couple I can try and do. I can definitely do the Masquerade. And then go back to Melv, do Mass Correspondence. And there's ironically a third quest tied to the Masquerades that I feel like most people don't know about. And it's incredibly easy to miss because we're given no incentive to really go back. But that'll be another point for the future here. Let's smack these wolves around a little bit. And might be crazy in thinking that see above us. That or I know it's around here. I do think it's up there.
We cannot
It's just a
expect
matter
hidden
of
treasures round every corner.
making my way back up there. And I don't remember how to. I think I have to get up there from the fort. Look at me being a goofball, not remembering everything. Let's see. Because I remember you slide down. Let's see. I want to say it's up there. The harpies. Do I have a harpy snare beacon on me? Probably not. I do. So, make our way back into the Ancient Battleground. See if there was a way to get out there. Feel like is as long as you don't hit the friggin' slip and slide areas of the world. Goodness. Oh, too far. I am so sorry, folks, that we're gonna have to end up doubling back. Give me a moment here, and should be in the ballpark. Silly me to forget that. Not out this way. Having the biggest brain fart on remembering, I will find a way. We will be back. Yep, it's not this way. So, give me a moment, and we'll be back when I have figured out the correct route. Alright, so I feel a little silly. I made my way back through the Worldsend Cavern, and I believe that this is actually the way that you should go get the dang on Seeker's token. The fact that I forgot about it, well, that's entirely on me. So, we'll fight our way through some rattlers, some harpies, and whatever the heck else decides to rear its ugly head. And make our way down to where I believe that token is. See if I remember correctly. Yeah, keep making our way down this way.
Sleep magic?
Sleep magic. What harpies do. Oh, I see why you said that. You got knocked the heck out.
Blows of this caliber are hardly worth.
Oh my goodness.
Right you are.
Alright. Well, we've helped our pawns a little. Let's keep making our way down and see if I've lost my touch. Oh, crap. Don't slide. There's a chest here. And I do have some harpy snare beacons on me that I picked up in case this is not correct. Always tried
That was well fought.
prepared.
There's no one standing.
I
who might
was
say
not.
otherwise.
Overconfidence
Christ.
is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Aha. Yep, there we go. Alright. So, you'll have to go through the Worldsend Cavern, go up to the campsite, just make your way down, and it'll be right here. Goodness, I can't believe I forgot that. But, now that's taken care of, as I said, I think that is a very good place to stop it for the moment. And next one, we will actually focus on doing a lot of quests. So, I would like to say thank you all for joining me on this one. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.